Hi, you're watching Business Q&A with me, Gary Alfonso, and today we're talking about renewable energy. Herholdt Group CEO Heine Herholdt joins me in the studio to discuss the company's footprint in the country, the benefits of investing in renewable energy, and whether South Africa is moving at the required pace in adopting this alternative form of energy. Heine, thanks for joining us. Can you describe maybe the extent of your presence in South Africa?
Good day, Gary. It's an honor to join you guys today. We are actually based all over the country in South Africa at the moment. We've got 8 branches currently in Joburg, Cape Town, Centurion, Durban, Port Elizabeth, Bloemfontein, Kimberley and George. And we will be adding 3 more branches within the next year. One of them, Nelspruit, will be coming online in August. And then next year we will be adding a secondary warehouse in Cape Town and then in Pretoria East going forward. So, we've actually grown quite a lot as a company. In March 21, we were at 167 employees, and right now we're sitting over 400 in 2 years. And we're very proud to say that 42% of the people in our exco are comprised of women right now.
Okay, so obviously a fast market and a fast changing one too. Can you provide details on the number of products your company provides and perhaps their respective sources?
So yes, Gary, so right now we currently sit on about 20,000 SKUs that we provide into the energy sector in South Africa. Mainly our product portfolio consists of inverters, batteries, solar panels, mounting structure and cable, but we also provide all the ancillary equipment that comes with that to be able to complete an installation. So we mainly supply to installers that then will do the installation at your place. Currently, last year we imported 441 containers, which was about 7,400 tons worth of renewable equipment into SA. And right now we're tracking about 15 to 20 containers every day between our branches.
How does your company position itself to align with the market growth of renewable energy products in South Africa, which is obviously quite big?
Well, Gary, so the main thing for us is we want to make sure that we provide quality product that can last the warranty period by the minimum and then exceed it. So we've partnered with all the leading brands when it comes to the renewable energy sector. We've been involved in the sector since 2016. We also have paid a lot of school fees, by partnering with the wrong guys. But, when you've been in here so long, you know where the good guys are and where the bad guys are. So, we've partnered with leading brands like SolarEdge, SunGrow, SunSync, and various other South African brands. Last year we did 430 hours worth of installer training and 3,700 hours of internal training towards our staff to make sure that the guys are trained well on the products that they are supplying and also that they are well clued up with what is coming to the market. We also visit the trade shows. I just got back from Germany, from Intersolar, and 2 weeks before that I was in Shanghai in China. So we always make sure that we visit these trade shows to see what is coming to the market and make sure that we bring the latest technology to the South African market so that we don't fall behind. I think in the renewable sector, with what is going on in South Africa, we really need to make sure that we are able to provide whatever is available in Europe, America, and all across the world to the South African people.
And can you perhaps provide insights into the outlook from your point of view of the renewable energy future in South Africa?
Look, for us, energy security is definitely something that people would need to start thinking about. I see a future where we have energy independence, where the way of how the current energy distribution works in the world or used to work was you'd have a power station and you'd have all the users behind the power station. What renewable energy brings to the table is it brings the opportunity for users to generate their own electricity and then turn away from being an energy consumer into an energy provider and an energy trader at the end of the day. We've seen in a lot of the leading markets where home users are able to contribute a lot more towards the grid and energy independence than what some of the utilities are able to provide. And with that brings a flexible energy structure where you are able to the utilities that are there are able to call on the users to help them, which I think is what something in South Africa really needs, and how we can build towards this. The technology is available. The products that we are selling into the market right now has got all the functionality to do that. It is just about everybody getting on board and doing this to make sure that they get energy independence towards the future.
What are the benefits of investing in renewable energy? Many people are saying which should be sooner rather than later.
So good news is right now, I think is most probably the best time to invest in it. We've obviously in South Africa, it's definitely a great time. We've seen load shedding come down a bit, but I don't think load shedding should be your decision maker. At the end of the day, right now, pricing for solar is at its lowest, what it's ever been. We don't see a lot more reductions coming from here. Raw material prices are down. There's a lot of competition in the market. The market is really ripe now for people to take a benefit of the availability of the products, number one, that's available in the country right now. And also the innovation curve is the first 3 years I was involved in this issue. We saw leaps in innovation and technology becoming redundant within a period of 3 years. Right now, that innovation is sort of plateaued, where you see small gains, but the products that we have right now are not, you do not need to do a hardware change to get the gain. It's a software update that gets run over the air. So the products that we have in the market right now is actually amazing products. And also what is happening is the growth or the solar panels gains and the efficiency is not jumping these massive jumps. So you will not sit with a redundant system. You can sit with a great system right now that is actually at a very competitive rate at the moment.
And finally, what does a sustainable energy future look like?
Well, for me, a sustainable energy future would be something where we are all, number one, energy independent. Number two, we have great products and do not have a lot of, I call it lower tier rubbish products in the market, where people can make an investment and that will last them for the next 10 years. Also, something that can integrate with IoT and the latest technologies that's available, where each person can be carbon neutral at the end of the day. We're looking at, if you look at major estates in South Africa right now, all of them are forcing you to recycle. I think it's very good. The products that is available in the renewable energy sector space will save a lot of carbon emissions at the end of the day. I think the days of using coal to power the environment is not there. Electrical vehicles are coming on board. In South Africa, I still believe it's a while away, but you do see a lot of EVs entering the market, where you are able to harvest your energy from the sun during the day, charge your electric vehicle. At nighttime, when energy prices are low, you are able to charge. When energy prices are high, you are able to pull out of your electric vehicle. I mean, that technology is something that we saw now into solar, where you are able to use your EV's battery to power your home during power outages, and use that to trade at different energy levels. So for me, a sustainable energy future is where each individual is able to look after their own energy consumption and their energy needs and make sure that they are energy independent.
We're going to have to leave it there. Fascinating story, but good work from the Herholdt Group, CEO Heine Herholdt. Thanks very much for joining us on the program.
Very much, Gary, and it was a pleasure to be with you guys.
That's all from us from Business Q&A for now. Stay tuned to Business Day TV for more programming coming up.